100 days of an unexpected journey. Day 1. What the hell am I doing in a chemo room? I grab my complimentary Cheez-Its and pick my chair. I sit with my mom, waiting for the unknown. A nurse approaches, sterilizing kit in hand. Now there's a needle in me. First salt water, and then interferon, and then nausea medicine. They offer me a blanket, and at first I am too good, too strong, but soon I am covered in that heated blanket. After what seems like hours, the needle is out. Only 19 more days to go. Day 2. No longer a day of mystery, but a day of dread. I feel comfortable walking into the hospital. The nurses stop and ask me how I'm doing by name. I pick the same chair. My friends join me today. Suddenly I stop and see my cousin, whom I only talked to at family reunions, appear. So now I have a needle pumping high doses of medication into my arm, and I'm trying to make small talk. I don't know which one's worse. Only 18 more days to go. There are 2 questions your friends will ask you when you get cancer. Are you going to die? And is your hair going to fall out? The answer to the former is a no, and relates a sigh of relief. And the answer to the later results in a big relief. How will my friends support me if they can't shave their heads? They struggle with how to comfort me. Everyone does. My family sends things. I am perpetually sending thank you notes for the gift baskets and scratch-off tickets from my gambling grandma. The true gifts come from my friends who come to chemo with me every day. Their talk of the play and AP Lit remind me of the normalcy of my life. Day 3. They had to put 3 needles in me before they got one that worked. My friend excuses herself to the bathroom and promptly passes out. But not me, but 3 needles in my arm. Day 4. I get a PICC line. No more needles for me. I have a semi-permanent IV in my arm for only 17 more days. I am happy but apprehensive. My friends can safely come visit without the fear of passing out. Also, the nurses don't draw straws to find out who must treat me. Day 5. Taking a shower with a PICC line is as hard as it sounds. I have to wash everything with my left hand. Only the right side of my body is clean. Day 6 and 7. These are the days that I live for. I don't go to the hospital, and I try to do normal teenage things. I go out to use my friends and help with the crew for the play. I try not to think about the fact that I'm going to be back at it in a couple days. Day 8. I tried to go to my last marching band show, but had to leave early due to intense pain. My body shakes from the cold. I have an intense headache, and my whole body aches. I almost fall asleep on the drive home. When I do get home, I go to bed and sleep for 10 straight hours. That'll teach me to forget my Tylenol. Day 10. I realize I am too weak to move band equipment. Blessing or a curse, only time will tell. I am not a cancer patient. I am more than a cancer patient. I am a 17-year-old girl with a life ahead of her. When my friends can't come, I feign sleep, avoiding the nurses' probing questions. I do not like this reality. I cannot ignore it when I go home, though. I shiver under layers of blankets, unable to move. Showering becomes a daunting task. I am on medication that my 90-year-old grandma is on. This is not my life. I am not my cancer. Day 26. I turn 18 in a chemo room. My friends come to celebrate, and I am grateful. My friend brings a homemade cake, and we all eat it, ignoring the elephant in the room. We all laugh and make jokes about the PICC line coming out and being in the splash zone. However, there is a hint of sadness because I am turning 18 in a chemo room. Bravery is odd. Bravery can only occur when there's something to be fearful of. To understand what a person is really afraid of, we must know what they find truly brave. When I chopped all my hair off, so many girls came up to me and said, "You are so brave." They were so afraid of the judgment from others, they wouldn't even get a haircut that they always wanted. Little do they know, my haircut wasn't an act of bravery. The opinions of high schoolers is no longer a priority in my life. After the experience I've had, it's hard to think of getting rid of my hair as brave. Day 27. I am starting stage 2 of treatment. I give myself 2 shots every other day in the stomach. The nurses high-five me for my new learned skill. I worry about the bruises sure as to cover my stomach. That night I must skip a sleepover because I am too sick. It is not my first, and it will not be my last event that I've missed for sickness. I pity myself that night. Day 28 through 32. These are the good days. I am on break from my medication, waiting for the insurance. I become one of the few ironic people that is happy when their insurance does not come through. I am my loud, obnoxious self again. My friends call me annoying, but I secretly know that they are excited that I am me again. Day 34. Unfortunately, insurance has a way of coming in, and I am once again stabbing myself every night. Day 60. I try to use my cancer as an excuse to get out of the gym, but alas, it is a state requirement. My guidance counselor tells me I am condemned to sweaty games of kickball with boys, too competitive for their own good. I tell myself, if I can survive high-dosage treatment, I can survive gym. But who knows? Day 84. Things are really starting to look up. I'm planning a trip to Arua given to me graciously by the Make-A-Wish Foundation. I have balanced my medication. Every day is easier to deal with. I know that I am stronger than I was before. Day 100. My mom tells me that a girl on my team has found a spot on her back. A girl on my team is now looking to go through the same thing that I went through. I am fearful for her, but I'm also very optimistic. She is about to learn about her own strength and bravery. She'll be tested more times than she cares for. But in the long run, she will be a better person. That's the scary thing about experiences. They change us, and everyone hates change. But it's vital to our beings. Sometimes the worst events in our lives shape us to be the best people. When I am faced with something, I try to remind myself, this is an experience that will make me a different and hopefully better person. We all must find what gives us strength. In my journey, I've used humor and those around me who love me to be the best that I could possibly be. I encourage everyone around them to find their inner strength.